Good afternoon, good morning, sorry. Today we're going to grow cashew nuts, or cashew nuts. Now, I don't know an awful lot about them, but the temperature out here is perfect for them. But there is the first thing you need to know is that a raw cashew nut has high toxins inside in them. So that's why I'm wearing gloves in both hands. I'm going to steep them in. I have them already in lukewarm water. You can see them here. These are not something that I would throw out the water when I'm finished as well. You don't have your kids around when you're doing this. There is high toxins in them, poison toxins in them. I think mine are a little bit. They say that if they're sink to the bottom, then they're viable. If they're floating like that one, maybe not. Anyway, I'll put the 3 of them into something. They're down about 8 minutes now in lukewarm water. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes. But just wear the gloves as a precaution, please. Okay, we're using 12 minutes now, and there's still one floating on the top. I'm still going to stick it into the soil to make sure. These are old failure dill that I had that didn't grow. The soil I'm using sand, garden soil, sand and coconut coir. The coconut coir is from our own coconuts, so we don't actually have to buy coconut coir. So I'm mixing that all up nicely, and I'm going to put them into the pot. I have a few stones in the pot. I always believe in having stuff free draining, so the coconut coir will be great. I think cashew likes sandy soil, so there's sand in this as well. The coconut coir will be good to hold moisture, because sand is notorious for drying out really quick. So we try and strike the balance. Okay, so anyway. There's not a lot. There's one thing I do know about cashew. They like warm weather. Our biggest problem here is trying to keep things cool. So anyway, I'm going to take the bad one first. No, I'm going to take the good one first. Now, do you see this end? I think they're still a bit fresh, but anyway, I'm going to push it down into the soil, and then I'm going to top it off like that. And the other good one, I'll push it down like that, not too tight. Now the one that's floating on the top, which someone can say may not be viable, maybe none of them are viable, but anyway, so I'm just going to top them off like that. And I don't know whether to put them outside or inside, what you're meant to do with them. Maybe I'll put a cover on top of them to keep the heat into them, keep the humidity high, and then they say you should. I'm going to throw away. I don't know enough about these, so I'm going to throw them away. These gloves, and I'm not sure about this Tupperware thing. I'll probably throw it away as well, because I just don't know enough. I just don't know that there is high toxins in them. So we're going to bring them outside here now and put them in an area where a shading hot area where I like to put my things that's where my herbs are growing there from seed. Some successful, some not so. Some of them got burned. So I'm going to water them in then, and I'm going to wait for, I don't know how long. It's probably too hot. That's not going to come in quick enough. I'll get some rainwater in this one. We haven't had any rain for a week, so I don't have much rainwater left in our collection system there. Got another bit here. Did rain a little bit last night because this filled up here. So the ground was, concrete was dry this morning, but the road was dry. But here in the Philippines, after it rains, it's dry so quickly afterwards. So now, what am I going to do with these? I don't know. I'll probably put a cover on them just to keep the humidity into them. They've got a good wet in there. Normally when I do seeds, I don't water them anymore. I just keep them covered. I might change my mind on this one now, but so we're going to put them there, and I'll get back to you later on after if they come up. But I'm having fairly good luck with seeds lately, so I'll put 3 of these things on top of them. Now I forget which one was the one that was supposed to be non-viable. Anyway, I put these on because these will keep the humidity high inside them, and the temperature will be fine. Here get not too much sun, but get some sun. It's shaded by the coconut here, the Golden King coconut. Golden King coconuts, you see them, they're yellow and orange. They're never green, they start off yellow and they go into more orange colour. They're from Sri Lanka originally, as far as I know. So we'll get back to this, and I'll make it all in one video, I think. Okay, now it's exactly 12 days. Well, in a few hours' time it'll be, and we have our first one coming up. Here's our tree here. Don't mind dill written in the side. There were little bits of failure. This one is almost up. You can see the hump in it. This one came up during the night, so it would be 11.5 days then. And there seems to be a bulge on the one there. That's probably the non-viable one. But in any case, now they came up. They take 12 days. There's the shell came off it, and I'll just remove that and wash your hands then afterwards. And we'll put it in. We'll give it a little bit of morning sun now because it's sunny every morning here. Just leave it here. Here on top of the workshop. So that's put that here. Oh, shelf here. That's here. So that's cashew nuts in 12 days with safety. Used it, loves. Why not? Please subscribe. You know I need subscribers. Just click the subscribe button down wherever it is down there.